When Wike needed me the most to support him as presidential aspirant, I was not there for him. Anyanwu, who be this one? Anyanwu, that, abeg. Samuel Anyanwu has dismissed the threat by some PDP members to defect to a new party if he was reinstated as national secretary, as he described them as mere speculations. According to The Nation, it was reported that Samuel Anyanwu questioned why anyone would consider leaving simply because of his position as the national secretary of the People's Democratic Party. He pointed out that most of the current PDP governors were not in office before he assumed the role, emphasizing that he played a crucial part in their emergence by signing their nomination letters submitted to INEC. He noted that some of these governors had only served for 2 years and challenged them to confirm whether he had ever demanded anything from them before approving their nomination as PDP candidates. Now you sabi that one now. Anyanwu. Now you sabi that one. Anyanwu further stated that many of those opposing him were merely engaged in a proxy war due to his close relationship with the FCT minister, Nwike, whom he described as a dear friend. Okay. He asserted that he would not abandon his friendships because of politics. Now so. He recalled that his friendship with Wike began long before he became the national secretary of PDP, at the time when he had no idea he would assume such a position, and you probably assumed the position because of your dear friend. Continuing in his statement, he said, and when Wike needed me the most to support him while he was running as a presidential aspirant in PDP, I was not there for him. Further talking, he said, so now what have I done to injure the party or anyone in it? It is just mere speculations. People's Democratic Party is too strong and too big to be drawn into being a mere part of any coalition. Rather, people should empty their platforms and come into People's Democratic Party. They should empty their platforms. I beg. They talk rubbish. Emeka Anyako says, Anyanwu, you are now there on your own. We know who brought you back. Oh, we know. Akanafo says, we do not have Supreme Court anymore in Nigeria. Supreme Court under Tinubu is dead and buried. Yes, so dead and buried. Joshua Adeniyi says, Anyanwu is a thief. Anyone who was an officer of the Federal Task Force, FTF, will know what I'm talking about. When he was a senator, he ripped us up because he was the senator in charge of our bill at the Senate, Sam Anyanwu. God should be the judge. Unemployed youth for that matter. Oh, can you see? Big T, that's what you are. Balaji Frederick Adesoji says, God forbid that somebody like Wike will be the president of Nigeria. I'm telling you, imagine we move from Tinubu, from Buhari to Tinubu to Wike. Hey God, from fry pan to fire. Emmanuel Heji says, Senator Samuel Anyanwu will remain the national secretary of PDP till December 2025. Waiting this on the talk. Waiting this on the talk. Who told you he's going to remain the national secretary? I beg. Philip Ojakobi says, when you are making friends with criminals, people will see you as a criminal too. Yes, because birds of the same feather flock together. Show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. Exactly. And I'll tell you, you're a member of PDP and your so-called friend is trying to destabilize your political party. And you have not said anything. You've not condemned him. You've not said what he's doing is wrong for just one day because he's your friend. You cannot tell him the truth. If you are having a friendship, if you have a friend that you cannot tell the truth, then that friendship is rubbish. And that's not friendship. In friend, if you're a good friend, if your friend is doing something bad, because you don't want your friend to be destroyed, you will call down your friend to order and say, this thing that you are doing is not good. And you cannot tell your friend that what he's doing is bad. Can you imagine? How do you expect them to trust you? Impossible. Exactly. Impossible. If you have friends that you cannot talk to, that you cannot tell the truth, then just end the friendship. That's not friendship. Period. Then it says, bro, you are very correct. Fayose is a shameless man following Wike up and down because of his stomach. Already he has lost relevancy in Nigerian politics. He does not belong to any political party for now. Xander Alexander says, errant foolish boy. Hey, Wahid Abolade said, people should just stop playing upon our collective intelligence now. You are nothing but the agent of APC and PDP family. Of course we know. Him and Damagun, we know their plans. And they are there to destroy PDP, and it is Wike that gave them that task. To destroy PDP party, and he's now coming to tell us that he's my friend. I cannot betray my friend because of politics. I beg you, they lie. Emmanuel Wemsey says, now you have become his personal assistant, a big houseboy. Maybe the two. Maybe the two together. Inchita Innocent says, when Wike needed me most, I was not there for him. Is there now no permanent enemies in Nigerian brand of politics? People have a reconciliation room and nobody knows when people enter there. That one sef dey because they will fight in the morning, in the evening they will go to club together and start having fun. Now we go dey carry their matter for head, not knowing that they've settled. Now wow, Chibuka Samuel says you're a bad man. Working with Nwike to bring down PDP, you betrayed Emeka, the former governor of Imo State. Don't mind the man. Betrayer. The person he's following himself is a betrayer, so why won't he be a betrayer? He's friends to a betrayer, so also he's also going to be a betrayer. Emmanuel Anozie says, please Anyanwu, PDP doesn't need you any longer. Please vacate for peace. You are no longer needed. Exactly. If you want to go and do governorship election and it didn't work, wait for 2027 now. You try again. And you want to come back and become the national secretary. It's not possible. It's not possible. Christian Obianom says, if accidentally Wike be the president of Nigeria, God forbid though, there will be nothing like Nigeria again, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, we will just enter into full dictatorship regime. Like, anything that Wike says stands. He is going to do everything to frustrate us. Social media gone, no go get them again because he's going to show us premium shaggy. God forbid he becomes our president. Femi Olasile says, people supposed to join PDP. You, Anyanwu, with Wike, refuse to use your money to win members, but instead, you use your money to boost APC. Now so they want to destroy PDP. That's their plan. Ikechukwu Joseph says, PDP is full of mole. Is a leakage. Wike close friends are all just another camp of cancer. Run, once you hear Wike, eradicate him at the early stage. I'm telling you. You hear Wike, you know run. You're heading for disaster near now. Ibrahim Gwani says, why are the PDP governors tolerating this Anyanwu of a thing? Can they mobilize themselves for an emergency congress to settle the leadership problem? That's the issue. I don't understand why they cannot settle the matter between themselves. Why they cannot call the bluff of this person. You are sacked from PDP. You are trying to sabotage the party. You are trying to destroy the party, so we no longer need you in this party. Send them away. I don't know why they are not doing the right thing. It is all still boils down to the fact that they are afraid of Wike. And I don't know what that man has on them. I really do not know. I don't know. Udokapi says PDP is dead and buried. Ekodayo Ogunwe says you don't get it. They don't want you in that position because someone else has been nominated while you left to contest for gubernatorial seat of Imo State. So the person is there. Why would they now tell the person, oh you have to step down because this man that went to do governorship election, he did not win, so he has to come back to his seat. It doesn't make any sense. If it was you, would you accept? Would you accept it? I beg. Listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.